So part of this maintenance, also going to put in a new thermostat. We've got a new Fabi Bilstein one. And of course the thermostat's a right pain to get to. You've got to remove the power steering pump, and then it's kind of way down there. So yeah, I'll sort that out. So we'll have a new thermostat, no leaks, new coolant, should be pretty good. Right, so the thermostat's in, hoses are all kind of back on, power steering pump's back on, lower hose is connected this time, so we're ready to put coolant in. But I thought I'd just tell you a quick story about this radiator, because as you can see it looks pretty custom, doesn't it? So the story behind this, now if we go back to 2007, you see this car had radiator assembly, and that cost $1,012.50 plus GST, which is like 10%, so like $1,100 for a radiator. So yeah, 2007. And we'll come forward to, where are we? 2017. So last year, about just over a year ago, it had this top tank. This top tank started leaking. So they had a new one made up, which cost a total of $600 plus GST. So yeah, so we've got like $1,700 worth of radiator in this car. Now last time I bought a radiator for a 5-cylinder Audi, it cost me 20 quid, £20 off eBay for a brand new, genuine radiator. That was like 15 years ago, I'll grant you, but it's quite incredible that this is the world we live in, where a radiator will cost you $1,700. Not even that fancy. It does have a transmission cooler in the bottom, but what radiators don't, so it's pretty... They did a pretty nice job, I suppose, but I don't know, I'm not a professional welder. $600 to make a top tank on a $1,000 radiator. Yeah, interesting. Right, so looking at our lube guide, you see that capacity for our radiator, 8 litres total. So we need 4 litres of antifreeze. 5 litres of nylon green stuff there, so 7 year, 500,000 kilometre stuff. So I'll put 4 litres of this in. Well, we'll get it started up. Right, we'll just let it warm up and thermostat open, top it up with water. We've got a bleed screw up here, we might see if we can bleed that too. Not tap water, we're using deionized water. There we are, thermostat's opening, we'll just drop that level in there. Right, so if you remember before, we had two problems after I put the dash back in. One was the indicators and hazards, same circuit. The other was the blower motor. Now both were the same problem, both I hadn't actually fully seated the connector. Well, actually the blower motor I'd completely forgotten to plug it back in. The cabling plug behind the hazards, it's really hard to get in there to do it, so I just haven't quite clicked it back in. So yeah, all systems go. I've just got a couple of bits of trim to go in. I've got a different head unit going in here, so that's why I haven't done that yet. And we can call this a day. It's all looking pretty good, no leaks from our bleed screws. Oh, look at the waste. We can nip that up a touch. Right. That bleed screw's dry. No bubbles coming out that return now, so looks like we're pretty good. In terms of heat, it's nice and warm, beautiful. So we're not going to turn that off. So there we go, all done. So new heater cores in, dash is back together. Couple of bits of trim left to do, but cooling system's all good health now. New thermostat, new coolant, checked all the hoses. So there we go, bit of a mission. Don't recommend doing that anytime ever, but all done. There we go. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you for the next one. Cheers.